Flying arrow, born to lose. Life is storm, he can't refuse. Kicked to dust, but he won't stay. As a black sheep, he fights the dark to find his way. Wounded heart still beats strong. Walks the line of right and wrong. Nightmare chases, he won't weep. Trampled dreams won't break his sleep. Flying arrow gonna rise. Life's punches won't disguise. Man of sin, man of grace. Life's black sheep, he won't fade without a trace. Stumble can't defeat. What is going on, everyone? Start from the top up here. Y'all have been chatting away. Let's see. From the restream, it says Miss Ann from the top. Good to see you, Miss Ann. Gerd. Matt. Good to see you, brother. Sean, good to see you. Greg, good to see you. Let's keep going here. Hey, Mama Hen. Miss Wendy. Old Goat. Let's see. Buzzfee, good to see you, brother. Tom Kingery. This morning I just saw someone else come in. Daniel Berry, good to see you. Thank you for being here. And then we got Tisha in the background moderating because we have a fussy little one today. Hey, Bob Kraft, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. So we can breathe again, y'all. Crusaders for a Cause 2025 physical event done. Thank you to everyone who was able to make it out. If you couldn't make it out, and I saw a lot of you guys were in either my live or Lindsay or anyone else who went live. Thank you to everyone who was able to watch, pay attention, support it in one way or another, whether you could be here physically or not. I greatly appreciate that. Did I miss the total announcement, or is that tonight? So that is tonight, Busby, for most of it. Now, we are not going to have a full total for a little while because the Red Robins portion is a little different. Red Robins isn't just stopping with doing one time of the 20%. They're doing it monthly, pretty much the rest of the year. So we're not going to have a full total
just yet for the year for what we made because of how they're doing it. Um, but we're gonna keep on going and trucking along for things. But I will announce that total here in a little bit. Yeah, she's sure is listening to her Aunt Wendy. Yeah, Lindsay had some great live streams. I know we were all in them, even though we were there. So, see. Um, exactly. Just like Johnny's, not everything was totaled for a while. And we still have the scrap that I have not heard back yet about that. Um, I don't know if they've picked it up or not. This week's kind of a weird week, but I know that they were doing a lot of stuff this week. Hey, big movie. Fly Narrow, why you had to start when I'm about to go to sleep? Just kidding. Just hey, I hear you. You get some rest. I know what it's like to have those headaches like that. So it's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Uh, but get some rest for sure. So, but yeah. So Crusaders for Cause 2025, huge success. I've said it from the beginning of doing the event, from the very beginning and up until a few months ago, didn't even have a physical total for a financial goal. Um, I've always said the whole purpose of this event was to raise awareness and support for the deaf community, and we did that. We did just that. I mean, you ask anyone who was there. We had people coming up on Sunday saying, "Hey, we saw it on the news last night because we were on the news." And I'm actually going to take and copy and oh come on, it won't let me do it. How am I getting an error on myself? It won't let me share the link. Hey Kenneth, good to see you. Um, I was trying to share the link for the news link, but it would not let me. Um, I'll try again in just a second. Nope, it is not letting me. um, but if you go to my personal YouTube page and my about or not my about section, my community tab, I have the news article posted there for it. Um, for some reason, it's not letting me post it in the chat right now. Um, but hey, and like Tisha and I were talking, September is Deaf Awareness Month. So what better way to raise awareness and acceptance for the deaf community than to just finish our event and have uh, a really good total that I will announce here in a few minutes. Um, let me see. Yeah, it. Let's see. Get that notepad up right here. Greg. Uh, well, I mean, with beautiful things like this being given, who wouldn't, Greg? So, All right. Let's see some ones in the chat if y'all want to know what the total is as of right now without the scrap and without the future months. Thank you, Sean. I'm going to have to restart my chat over here. I know Busby does. Sean does. All right. Wendy, you already know it. So as of right now, without the future months, without the scrap, the total. Now, if y'all remember my goal, I've already said we put a goal of $3,000. I didn't really care for that financial goal, but we're at $2,179.55, and we will still have money going future for September, October, November, and December. So again, we're at $2,179.55, which, you know, I am so thankful for everyone. Even if we don't hit that 3,000, like I said, it's always been about the awareness and the acceptance for the deaf community. And I saw so much of that this last weekend. Yeah, we were focusing on magnet fishing and other stuff. And hey, we got my hook back. So, I mean, that, that was awesome in itself. So, yeah, like Bob Kraft, like you just said, everything helps. It was an amazing time. I seriously, just from the bottom of my heart, thank everyone. So, yeah, someone needs a new wagon. I will get you the link for mine. Send in a message after the live is over. I will make sure Tisha reminds me. Tisha, if you're still watching. So, no, we did not. In fact, Busby, we hooked it with the Titan that I have. We hooked it with the Kraken. We hooked it with Bugs Magnet. We hooked it with a hook. We hooked it with everything we could. And we could not get it out. Unfortunately, there's just so thick of mud in that area that a lot of stuff is just like suction to it. So they're looking at over winter or before winter, one way or the other, having the city come in and they're looking at having the city come in and dredge along the bridge and in certain areas just so that they can get some of the stuff out, with me telling them that, look, there's some of the stuff that we just can't get out. The truck camper topper, I was down there, my legs are still cut up from it. We were pulling like couch cushions and tires and all sorts of stuff like that out of there. And yeah, it was just ugh. So, but yeah, like that truck topper, like I said, it actually had part of the bed of the truck still attached to it. Whenever I got down there, I was able to see that because I tossed my magnet underneath and it stuck to it. So, but yeah, there was 2 magnets on it in Lindsay's video, and then we got a couple more on there, and just I'd say, yeah, there was something that Wendy got the bearings off of. It looked like it had the inner race of a bearing that she got, and I mean, those things were, about that big around. So for those inner races, so they had about a 1-inch diameter hole, about 1 inch. But I'd say the honestly the most expensive find, honestly, probably would have been the cash register drawer that Sean found. So that was a pretty epic find in itself. Yeah, it was just littered with stuff, and we were pulling stuff out right and left, but not able to get everything out due to the size of things, how heavy the mud was. There was possible amusement park equipment down there, like Tisha said. I mean, who knows what's down there? It's never been dredged. So 100% of whatever was left over and thrown in the water is there. So, hey, Lindsay. Hey, Matt. Glad to see y'all. But yeah, so, like I said, for the total, we're at $2,179.55 without the scrap and without the future donations being added to it. So, it's still going to grow for the total amount that we raise in total. Now, I will be meeting with them later this month sometime, still trying to work stuff out and donating what we have to the Iowa Association of the Deaf. But looking about doing the check presentation at the state capitol, most likely during Iowa Deaf Awareness at the Capitol Day, where the Iowa Association of the Deaf and the deaf community take over the Capitol. So that's my plan right now, is to try to do that. I'm still waiting to hear what day that's going to be. So, yeah, like you said, Busby, it's going to go over 3K, hopefully, praying on that. So by the end of the year, though, we should have a total for the total amount for the year. I was not expecting Red Robins to do this. I was just thinking, hey, they're going to do it one time and be done. But he's like, no, I want to keep doing it. We've got X amount of availabilities, and we're going to keep going. So why not? It's something to do during the winter, and it's the perfect time to keep it going. So all right. Now we do have a couple of races tonight for the stuff for the Kratos spots that are closed now. Lindsay, I did reach out to Charlie and give him your info, and he responded that he will get it out as soon as he can. So for those who were not aware, Charlie did the mystery prize, and it was either a coin tumbler or a gold panning kit. So they took the coin tumbler. So, let's see. Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Red Robins for sure. I'm going to bring a kayak next year and get more into the pond. Hey, next year we may go somewhere else. I got a spot we can go right down the road. After day 2 of the event, Greg and I went to my honey hole, and that was an epic time, and definitely a very, very eventful day um, for a way to end everything. So. Dylan sure loves the prize he won. Oh, I bet. So, on the website, we had the Kratos rope, choice of rope. There was the claw combo, the Helios kit, the Kratos accessory kit, the Kratos shirt or hat. On those, the Kratos accessory kit, the only person that put in for that, let's see. Did Joy put anything in for the Kratos stuff? She didn't say. No, I don't believe. No. I don't have you down for anything, Matt. Double check. Give me just 1 second. Let me double check. So. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to keep and restore that one, Dad. I've got one of my own that I just got a couple months ago, brand new, and mine's still way better condition than that one was. Not to mention, who knows, that thing was nasty. I'm making sure I did not miss anything. Yeah, nope. I do not have anything for you there, Matt. Everything is entered incorrectly. So I had to make sure of that real quick. But like I was saying, for the Kratos accessory kit, there was only one entry. And that was for Bug. So that will go to Bug because she was the only entry there. The claw combo. Oh yeah, it Lindsay, that's so true. It looks like that in areas. Just depends on if there's a lot of algae bloom near it. For the claw combo, let's see if I can find you in here. Miss Mama Hen Connie Barnes was the only one to enter with 2 spots entered. So Yay, Mama, you got a claw combo coming. Um, so that's the claw combo. For the choice of rope, I was the only one who entered. I entered myself in it, and I was the only one. I thought more people were going to enter for that one. So maybe we'll do something with that one later. But that one goes to me. Hey, I won one of the things at least. So that leaves 2 items that we will be running duck races on tonight. The Helios kit and the Kratos shirt and hat kit. Yeah, I did. I was up to about this part of my leg in the water. So, hey, no glove left behind. So, and I even said if we reach our goal, I'll go in there and I'll pull that thing Bug was stuck on out if it's still there next year. Because by the time that we hit that goal, it's gonna be cold. I'm not doing no polar plunge. Hey, Danny, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Not rigged. I paid. Hey, old Pallone. Old Pallone. So, all right. I am going to open another tab. And get these names in here real quick. Busby. No, by next year I should have my diving suit. As long as everything goes good with my leg. All right. Get this other thing pulled up real quick. Let's see. Oh, cool. Thank you for the message, Wendy. Yeah, no. Oh. Yeah, we're not planning no polar plunge, Tisha. Mm-mm. If I go in, you go in with that. Let's see. Try to get this. There we go. I know, Wendy. There was so many nets that we got out of there, but so, all right. Let's see. Try to get this so I can share screen. All right. Close the ad. For some reason, my ad blocker is not working today. All right, there we go. All right, so here we have the hat shirt combo entry list. There was 2 for Mama Hen, Miss Connie, 2 for Greg, and 2 for Ann. So yeah, there was a bluegill in one of them nets whenever I started pulling on it, whenever we found a lot of them. So that was pretty crazy. That was actually when Tom Kingery first showed up. So, which it was a complete honor to meet Tom. That was amazing. So, all right, I'm going to set this for 333. Turn off the sound and go. All right, good luck, y'all. Yeah, 2 apiece. So you got a 33.3% chance of winning. Oh, he did. If Tom was able to throw the magnets more, I could almost guarantee that he probably would have taken the lightweight for sure. Because, I mean, his first time throwing, I've got all of it written down right here. And his first time ever throwing a magnet, because I asked him before, have you ever thrown a magnet? He said no. And 53 feet for his first time ever throwing. I mean, I've met people who have a magnet fisher for years who haven't thrown that far. So, yeah, absolutely was great meeting you, Tom. So, and then, you know, I still could not believe that, 53 feet for the first throw. That was amazing. So, let's see. Between Connie and Greg right now. Let's see who wins. Yep. Greg already plans on stealing that throw. I mean, he already won one trophy stolen with that stolen technique. So Matt asked what his farthest throw was. Well, for the lightweight, he threw out, so we didn't measure. For the heavyweight, Matt threw 61 feet for his farthest and 52.2 for the other. And then his seated throw, if he didn't forfeit it, was 58.4, which was the farthest. And his other seated was 46.9 feet. You know, like 61 for the farthest throw, though, for the farthest. So, Busby, if you go back and watch the live for the magnet toss, it is in there unless Matt makes a yeah, and on their channel. Yep, right there. Yeah. Mama Hen, congratulations. All right, mark this down real quick. Because I got to send Lord Kratos the results. Yeah. Turned on the turbo. So. All right. All right, there it goes. Took a moment though. So, let's see. Yeah, that'd be awesome. A short of the throw would be awesome. Wendy says rigged. Yeah, it was just funny. All right. Where is this? Please get. Close out some of these tabs real quick so I don't have to worry about them. Sup, Joker? Good to see you, brother. Oh, come on. Was Benny's wife there? Yes, Jen was there, and it was absolutely fantastic seeing her. So it was a really, really nice, pretty relaxed weekend. There's no issues, really. I mean, it was just one of the best weekends I've had in a long time. So, and to have everyone there was awesome. So, and my computer's freezing up. Yes, everyone loved the baby. Okay, that was weird. So we lost connection for a minute, and now we regained it. Yes, everyone loved the baby. So Bob, she was such fun to hang out with this year. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get this other duck race going so I can exit the duck races out. So first entry is Tom K. Then we have Sean. We have 6 for Mama Hen. And then we have 1 for Bug. All right. So y'all can see that. Yeah, the puppy stole everyone's hearts there too. So yep. Yes, she has been doing that for sure, Wendy. So is there 2? You're right, Sean. I wrote it down and I did not get it in there for the second one. Because had it right there. So there we go. No, it's my mistake completely. He had told me about it, and I completely forgot that needed that. Give me 1 minute. Little man's making a mess. All right. So, got that one fixed. Yeah, half a dozen donuts and sugar coma. All right, there you go, y'all. So there's 1 spot for Bugs, 6 for Connie, 2 for Sean, and 1 for Tom. And Let's see what to do for the time. Six minutes. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Bob, it happens so much here. You should see Tisha's mom. She'll bring snacks and leave little man just a pile of snacks. And he's like, he'll literally go leave his ABA therapy and be like, Mima, where's Mima with my snacks? So, but yeah, that boy loves himself some donuts. I made the comment to Greg and everyone when we were saying bye. Right now, with this boy's donut addiction, he might be a cop. Not hating on the police, just saying. Oh, haha, Greg. But yeah, overall, it's been a great weekend. Van's going into the shop tomorrow for them to give us an estimate, figure out how much it's gonna, what all they're seeing. So we'll go from there. And yeah, just this morning he asked me if we could go get donuts again, Wendy. Yeah, and Bug with those refreshers. Dad, when I was a security guard, there was a donut shop across the street. There was always a freaking donut shop either across the street or right down the road. It was horrible. So this is the Helios race right now, y'all. So yeah, it really does go with the job for law enforcement in general. That and pizza. But let's see who's going to win this Helios. This I have enough points to get free refreshers. See, I don't. When I was a security guard, we got to play around on the Polaris slingshot, also known at the time as the Cyterion. And we found out about it about a year before it was hitting the market for the release of any information of it. You want to say hi? Right there. Say hi. Okay. You look tired, so why don't you go to bed? You go to bed. You can have one of these tomorrow. Okay, fine. Take mine. But the other thing we got to do when I was security was I worked security for John Deere, and that was pretty interesting. So, all right, who's gonna take it? Oh, we got Mama Hen coming up. Hey, Bug. Oh, is it gonna be Mama Hen? I see Mama Hen and Sean shooting up. And Mama Hen. Congratulations. Yeah, Tom, you started going backwards a little bit there. So, Mama, get with me after the live and we will discuss what choice of rope you want so I can let Benny know. And go ahead and write that one in too. Congratulations, Mama, and congratulations to everyone who won prizes and everyone in general. Did awesome. Let's see. Go over here. Not going to be live too terribly much longer, just because I've got to get little man in bed. Bug's got to get finished getting ready for bed and stuff. So, sorry, my phone's going off a little bit here. But I can't thank you guys enough for everything that y'all have done. Tomorrow's a busy day, though. We've got the van going to the shop. I've got rides set up for little man so we can get him to his therapy and such, which is going to be a nightmare. Mind blanked. Absolutely. And to everyone that donated the prizes, thank you. The unsung heroes. Yes. I absolutely love this plaque. Greg and Connie did absolutely amazing with this. Still truly speechless on it, as I wasn't expecting anything because I was just doing something to raise awareness for a community that I'm part of. But so. Yes, definitely. Thank you to all the donors. Jared and the crew, you did a great job. Thank you. Thank you, Gert. I really appreciate everyone. So, no, I've got issues with my stomach right now. I've been trying to acid. I've not had my stomach pill in like 3 weeks, and I just got it back today. So, Busby, I have your drone sitting right next to me. I'm trying to get a box for it so I can ship it out without anyone seeing what it is. So. Yes, thank you to everyone who participated in every way, like Mom said here. So, not crying. But no, part of that is I've been going through some med changes, and that does have some of the effect from it. So. But I will see you guys. I will see you guys next week. As long as everything goes out like it should, we will be live on normal next Thursday. Just gonna try to get everything done around here, and go from there. Yeah, I know, Dad. I just don't have one of the boxes available, and I have to walk 3 miles in order to get to the post office. So, not looking forward to that walk. The closest bus is like not for the here, but for there is a good bit away. So, yeah, I've got a good bit of bubble wrap. So, y'all take care. I will see y'all throughout the other chats and stuff throughout the next couple days. Trying to get everything done the best I can. Again, I'm going to say thank you to everyone. Love you all. And we will see you next time. Oh, thanks, Greg. I will look into that. So, thank you all.